The night had settled in over my small apartment. I was alone, freshly broken up with my girlfriend of a year, and feeling this emptiness and calm that gathers after a messy, turbulent, toxic, and abusive relationship. I should have been happy just last week. She threw a scissor at my face when I said that I wanted to break up, but I just wanted to forget all about her and dig my head in my uni books. I thought that the breakup was behind me, boy. Was I wrong? Just a few more pages and I'm done for the night. The sound was almost imperceptible at first, a faint shuffle like leaves brushing against the window. I shook my head, attributing it to the wind, and then the real nightmare began. Miss me, Brian. I spun around, my heart hammering. Jenna stood in the doorway, a twisted smile on her face, her eyes gleaming with an unsettling fervor. Jenna, how did you get in here? Oh, you underestimate me, baby. I've always had a spare key. Remember? Her casual admission sent shivers down my spine. She began to advance, each step measured, deliberate. What do you want, Jenna? What do I want? I want us to have a little heart-to-heart about respect, about loyalty. Her tone darkened with each word, a harbinger of the horror that was to unfold. She produced a familiar small bottle from her pocket. Thirsty. That's my bottle. I took it this morning when you were in class. Then, what was I drinking from before I could react? The room started to spin, my limbs turning traitorous in their heaviness. What did you? It's just a little something to help you relax. We wouldn't want you running off now, would we? The world faded to Black Jenna's twisted smile. The last thing I saw when I came to senses again, the situation had grown dire. I was bound to a chair, Jenna pacing before me, a symphony of madness playing in her eyes. You see, Brian, I've been thinking a lot about us, about what you did to me, and I realized something. You never really saw me, did you? Her voice was eerily calm, the eye of a storm. She picked up a cigarette and carefully lit it while staring into my eyes. Jenna, please, let's talk about this. I can help you help me. You're in no position to help anyone, least of all yourself. She laughed maniacally before approaching me, tracing a finger along my jawline. Her touch cold and count-adding. No, Brian, tonight you're going to listen. Really listen to every word I say, to every scream. You'll suppress the terror of her implications dawned on me, a cold vice around my heart. First, a little game for every lie you told me. A mark, a token of the death of our love. She revealed a small blade. The light glinting off its edge was sinister promise. My attempts to reason with her, to plead, fell on deaf ears. She pulled out a small knife. Jenna had descended into a realm of vengeance, from which there was no return. Jenna, think about what you're doing. This isn't you. Oh, but it is. Brian, it's the me. You never bothered to understand the me that's been waiting for this moment. Her actions became a blur, the pain, stark, unyielding reality. She started with my toes, plucking the knife under the fingernails and shoving them deeper. I felt a pain which I wouldn't wish upon my worst enemy. She leaned in for a kiss before stuffing her scarf into my mouth to shroud my yells. Once she was done with 2 fingernails on my right leg, she moved to my knees and then the thighs. Each cut was precise, a test into her twisted sense of justice. My mind raced, desperation clawing its way through the fog of fear. Jenna, you don't want to do this. Remember the good times. We had so many. Oh, look at my poor baby. You look so cute when you're crying. She picked out her cigarette and put it out against my neck as I screamed in pain. Again, Jenna, I'm sorry, I truly am, but this isn't the way we can fix this together. The room held its breath, the night a silent witness to our tragic tableau. Jenna's eyes, once alight with fury, now shimmered with unshed tears, a glimmer of the woman I once knew. Something inside her was getting hurt to see me like this as well, but the reprieve was fleeting, her inner demons wrestling back control. She picked out her lighter and set my beard on fire, laughing maniacally as I slowly saw the flame approaching towards my lips. By the time it started burning badly, she slapped it a bunch of times to make it stop. Boy, did I repent, putting on a beard oil just an hour back. Jenna wasn't just out for revenge. She was out to obliterate the very essence of our shared past, to rewrite our history in blood and tears. You think sweet words can save you now. It's far too late for that, Brian. Her resolve hardened each word, a nail in the coffin of my hopes. Jenna, please. You don't have to do this. Think about what's at stake. What's at stake? Only everything, Brian. Don't you see you took everything from me? My heart, my dignity. Now it's your turn. She paused, her gaze lingering on the instruments of my torment. In her eyes, a storm raged, a battle between the remnants of the person she once was and the monster she had become. Jenna, listen to me. This isn't you. This isn't the person I fell in love with. You're better than this. A flicker of doubt crossed her face, a crack in her facade. I pressed on my voice, a lifeline thrown into the turbulent sea of her psyche. Remember our first date, the way you laughed at my stupid jokes, the way you looked under the moonlight. That's the Jenna. I know that's the Jenna I believe is still there. She hesitated, the knife in her hand, trembling. I don't know, it's real anymore. Her confession was a window, an opening I desperately needed. My heart raced, not just with fear now, but with a glimmer of hope. It's not too late. Jenna, you don't have to be defined by this night. Let me help you. We can get through this together. Her resolve wavered, the knife clattering to the floor as her hands found her face, muffling her sobs. It has to be done, Brian. You can never be anyone else's. I love you. I can't let you go. So I will kill you. First, then kill myself. This way, we'll be together forever. It was then, in her moment of weakness, that I found the strength to act using the chair. I managed to knock it over the impact, jarring enough to loosen the ropes that bound me. My hands, numb and clumsy, worked at the knots as I finally freed myself. Jenna's sobs filled the room as she stood paralyzed, crying. I picked the knife and threw it out before picking her up and pinning her against the wall. Jenna, look at me. We're going to get through this. You need help, and I'm going to be there for you. But first, we need to end this nightmare. My words seemed to reach her, a lifeline. Amidst the storm, I called 911 while she sat holding her head, and they promise that she'll get a therapist. I received treatment at the hospital later, and it was then that the emotions truly grew me. I cried that night.